What's good, everybody? What's happening? It's your boy Sega Man back here with another video, and I'm happy to do this video today because I got new pickups. It's been a long time since I went game finding, and I went to Half Price Books where I live at. Now, I didn't get too much, but I got a real big surprise. I got a new game system. For me, I got a brand new, to me, game system. And I'm going to give you the story about the system and what I had to do. Okay? So, I'm going to show you a few games I got. Now, most of the games that when you go to Half Price Books, most of them you probably already have. You know what I mean? They have Xbox One and OG Xbox, PlayStation games, all that stuff, Nintendo, all that stuff. Sometimes you can find really good games that they have on their bargain side of the bookshelf. You know what I mean? From $2 to $3. Sometimes you can find games for $1.99. You know what I'm saying? So shop your local Half Price Books, and you will find some good game finds. Stuff you might not even have if you're collecting like I am, and you're a collector like I am, to add to your collection. Whatever your preference is and whatever you want to collect for, Half Price Books might actually have something there that might interest you. So, I got two games here, and I didn't have these games in my Xbox 360 collection, so I picked them up. Now, the first one I'm going to show you was $7, okay? And I heard it's an awesome game on a 360, and I believe this game came out for the Xbox One, too, and it is Deadpool. I picked up Deadpool for the 360, you know what I'm saying, for $7. That is complete with the, it's just a little paper in there. You know what I mean? It's a little paper in there with the directions. But it came complete. The disc is in flawless condition. But I picked that up because I heard it was a decent game. And I like Marvel. DC's cool. I like DC. But I dig Marvel just a little bit more. And some of the games I really like, Marvel has. You know what I mean? So, and it's by Activision. And I'm going to check this game out probably later on in the week, maybe tomorrow. You know what I mean? We'll see. But it looks like a pretty good game, man. I heard it's very comical, has a lot of comedy in it, because he's very comical, Deadpool. And the graphics look pretty good for the 360. You know what I mean? So I'm going to try that out. And this might someday become back compat for your Xbox One X, Series X, or Series S. You know what I mean? So it's good to really stock up on 360 games because the backwards compatibility team is going to be getting ready to release more backwards compat games so we can enjoy on the Xbox. You know what I mean? They are the best when it comes to back compat. They're the only system that ranks #1 right now and supreme when it comes to you bringing all generation of games over to your sister. Not over to your sister, over to your system. You know what I mean? And OG, 360, Xbox One, Xbox One X. It's a lot of games. You know what I mean? It's the best value for your buck. Now, the next one I picked up, I didn't even know this game exists, okay? It's by 505 Games, or it just flew under my radar. But I'm glad to add it to my 360 collection. It looks pretty cool. I have to say, this looks pretty cool. Kind of my style of game, in a way. And it is the Gold Edition, and it cost me $7.49. And that is a game called Naughty Bear. I picked that up. Now, I think I don't know what it is, really, because I never played the game. I'm guessing he's like a killer or something like that. You know what I mean? But I'm going to check it out. If anybody in the comment sections below know about Naughty Bear, let me know in the comment sections below. But it looks really good. It looks like it has pretty decent graphics. It looks like he's going around killing other teddy bears, I guess. I don't know. But it looks pretty good. You know what I mean? It is complete. Very, very good condition. You know what I mean? For $7.49, guys, I just couldn't pass this up. And I don't have this in my 360 collection, so I'm welcoming it home to the Xbox 360 collection that I have. And it just looks like it's going to be a pretty good game. You know what I mean? So I'm going to definitely try this game out. I'm going to probably try this game out first. You know what I mean? see how it is, but it looks really, really good. So that was a good deal. Now, this is just a little game that was $4. It doesn't have the case. I don't have a lot of 3DS games. You know what I mean? So I picked up, it's a Transformer game. Now, you're probably not going to see it really good on the camera, but it's a Transformer game for the 3DS. So I picked that up for $4. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give that a shot too. You know, and some of the Transformer games are really good. It's by, I believe, Hasbro Activision. But that's not a bad price for that. You know what I mean? $4.99, $5. That's not a bad price for that, and I picked that up. Now, let's get to the nitty-gritty, okay? I picked up a new gaming system, okay? They were selling this for a really, really, really good price. You know what I mean? And I'm going to show it to you. You guys ready? Oh, man, I had this system. I had it, but I had to give it up because there were some things that I had to take care of. You know what I'm saying? But I'm really glad to have this back back into my collecting of game systems. And it is the original Nintendo Entertainment System. I got this for $20 at Half Price Books. And if you can see, I'll try to hold it up for you. You see the price there, $20. It says sold as is for parts, right? So I tried to ask the cashier a little information about it. I said, did you know if there was kind of anything wrong with it, with the guy that brought it in or whoever brought it in? She said, no, it just didn't have no parts with it. So we're selling it for $20. So I picked it up, right? I'm going to take the stickers off now that I showed you guys. So when I get it home, right, here's what it didn't have, okay? Now, here's what's good about collecting everything it has to do with game systems. When you go to flea markets or you go to mom and pop stores, buy accessories for game systems that you don't own, because you might find those game systems out in the wild, you know, like at flea markets or Goodwills, and they might sell them really dirt cheap, but without parts. And I have a parts drawer. I have a video games. It's like a little drawers that I have, like a little dresser, plastic dresser filled with video game parts, controllers, plugs, power packs, stuff like that, A and V cables, different things that were for different systems. So what I did is I used the parts that I have. Now, there's one part I didn't have that I thought I had. I thought I had the original power pack for the Nintendo Entertainment System. So I had to actually buy a third-party one. And it's an AC DC adapter that plays both the Super Nintendo and the regular Nintendo. Okay, this was only, I think it was $12 off of Amazon. Okay, got very good ratings and it works perfectly. You know what I mean? Pick that up. But the things I did have was I had an original NES controller, paid $2 for that. And I had the original hookups, which these are a little bit more pricier. Okay, this is the original Nintendo hookup that you would hook up to the back of your TV. You know what I mean? Your old school boob tube TVs, where you screw the coaxial in, where you would put the cable line in or whatever, or an antenna or whatever have you. This here was $1 at a flea market. All right, so I can either use this, or you can go to a local Big Lots or anything like that, and you can buy audio video cables, right? $4, whatever, $5. Sometimes you can actually find these at dollar stores, but they're not well made and they're not as good. You really don't want to get those there, okay? You can also use these for your Nintendo Entertainment System, right? Now, here's the big problem. When I hook this up to my TV, okay, blinking issues, right? So I said, man, let me clean it. The right way to clean the pins on this, if you have an old pin connector in there, 72 pin connector in there, you want to use alcohol and a Q-tip, all right? And you want to brush the pins in there a little bit real good. Make sure it's dry. Sometimes if you want to go really deep into your Nintendo Entertainment System, you do the motherboard in the back, which is probably going to be bad because it's never been changed out. You know what I mean? There's wear and tear on it. So you could take some alcohol rubs or Q-tip, a little bit of alcohol, and slightly rub it on the top and then on the bottom of the board. Okay? Wait for it to dry. Don't ever put nothing together wet, ever. You'll mess it up. And that can help you with your problem. But here's the thing, okay? I did that. So the problem was when I got a game to actually work, okay? But it kept blinking off and on, and it was real digitized and broken up, and it would blink on and on. So, last resort I did, okay? You can go to your Amazon, right? So I figured, well, the 72 pin connector must be really worn out in there. So what I did, this is the old one. This is the original 72 pin connector that goes on to the Nintendo motherboard. And you put it into here. It's real hard to pull off and pull on. You have to be easy with it because you can damage it. So I took it off. I seen that it was a lot of wear and tear in the pins. It was a little worn out where I pulled it out at, okay? So what I did is I replaced this. That's the only problem I can see that it could be, okay? Now, if you go to Amazon, you can find a new one for at least $12 and something cents. So I found a new 72 pins, 72 pin adapter, okay? And it is, it was only $12. This is what it comes in, okay? Ordered it yesterday and it came today. No problem, right? You know what I'm saying? Came today. This is what it comes in. It's made from China. You know what I mean? And I hooked it up. I hooked it up to the where it's supposed to be on the motherboard. Put it back together, right? Hooked it back up. It worked like that. No problems. No blinking. No nothing. No blue screen, anything. It worked just like this. So, I didn't spend too much to revamp or refurbish my Nintendo Entertainment System. So now I have an original one, again, that works really well and very awesome because these systems are really becoming expensive today. Very expensive. You know what I mean? You're going to at least pay, I don't know, maybe for collectors, it could be up to like $80 or $100 range. I don't know. It depends on where you get it from. You know what I mean? But it works really good. It's an older model. You'll hear the creaking of the front here when you open the door. You know what I mean? And that's where the tape goes into. You know what I mean? Kind of looks like a first VCR you would get. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. But I'm just very happy that it works. I'm glad to add this to my collection. Now, I did have one. But for emergency purposes and things I had to take care of back in the day, I had to let it go. You know what I mean? But I'm glad to have this back in my collection, guys, of video game systems. So if you can find one for a decent price, just remember, if it ain't working, it could be the 72 pin connector. You can buy that on Amazon really, really cheap. Really, really cheap. And you can do this yourself. You know what I mean? And like I said, this is the old one. Some people repair these. They boil them in hot water and swear by it that it works and everything. You know what I mean? And it probably does. But you can put this back together and probably only spend, like I spent $20 on this. You know what I mean? a few dollars for my parts. And I'm happy, man, that I have an original Nintendo Entertainment System back in my collection. You know what I mean? But that's all I got, man, for pickups. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard, with the Cult 45 virus going around. You know what I'm saying? To really go out and look for things. I just happened to get out last week for a little bit, and I went to Half Price Books, and this is what I found. I'm happy, very happy that I got a working regular Nintendo again. Nintendo Entertainment System, man. So that's all I got for today, guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give a shout out real quick to my boy that loves me when I do these vintage videos, and that's my brother, the Graphic God. Go check out the Graphic God, man, on YouTube, Retro Renegades. He's also on Twitter. He does the best gamer picks out here in these Xbox gaming streets, and he does it for Xbox. He does it for PlayStation, and I believe he does it for Nintendo. But if you need a gamer pick, he's your man. Check out the Graphic God on Twitter, and check out the Graphic God on YouTube, Retro Renegades. I want to give a shout out to my boys. The Exile Podcast, our podcast is on Sunday nights. I got to get used to it saying 7 p.m. now, not 8, 7 p.m. now. Come and rock out with us. Check out Intro Media Gaming with my homie G100. Xbox Has No Games. They come on every Saturday night at 11:30. Just turning my Xbox controller back on. At 7:30, not 7:30, at 11:30 p.m. Check him out, man. You got Flip Money. You know what I'm saying? You got Livewire. You got Vodka sometimes. You know what I mean? Punisher. All those good brothers over there. Chaos. Check them out, man. They talk about gaming topics, Xbox news. You got to rock out with them, man. You'll have a good time. Check it out, man. Xbox Has No Games. 11:30 p.m. Saturday nights. You know what I'm saying? So check out our channels, guys. Check out Hebot, the most powerful gamer. He does really great videos, man, on gaming. He does a lot of great videos on action figures. Stuff that he picks up. Really great content, man. If you're really into collecting action figures, novelty toys, stuff like that, Hebot's your man. So check out Hebot. I'm really messing up today, huh, guys? Check out Hebot, He-Man. Check him out, man, on his channel. You know what I'm saying? Check out We Got Next when he does it. It's a great podcast with a lot of good brothers that just do really good game talking on there. You know what I mean? Check him out, man. He's an awesome brother. He's very knowledgeable. So check out Hebot, guys. All right, so that's all I got for today, guys. Shouts out to all my subscribers out there. I have a whole bunch of subscribers that rock out with me on Game Talk with Sega, man. You can check me out on Saturdays. Lewis L., you know what I mean? Wild Horse 78, just to name a few. Slick Slayer, Dragons 108. Check out Dragons 108's channel, man. He got the Dragon podcast that'll be coming up. Check him out, Dragons 108, man. Check out his channel. He does great content. He does great work on his channel. He's also another collector, man, that has a lot of awesome, great video game stuff. And he has all of the systems, this gen, next gen, across the board. You know what I'm saying? And he does videos on it. He's a true gamer, true connoisseur of gaming. Rock out with my New York brother, 108 Dragon. Check out his channel. All right, guys? And you guys be good out there. All right? Peace and love. Xbox for life, baby. We don't die. We multiply. You know what I'm saying? Be careful out there, all right? And oh, yeah, wear your goddamn mask. Peace.